Hello everyone, Danny here today to talk to you about Michael J. Sullivan's newest book on Audible, Age of Myth. This book is a prehistory to his Rhaenyra series, and I say prehistory versus prequel because it's really set several thousand years prior to it. In the beginning of the book, there's a nice little introductory note from the author where he explains that it's a prehistory. He lets you know that you don't have to have read any of the Rhaenyra series before you listen to this one. There won't be any spoilers in it, anything like that. You can listen to this first and then the Rhaenyra series. You can listen to Rhaenyra, this, and that part of it does not matter at all. It's several thousand years beforehand, at a point in time where mankind is kind of at what would be the Bronze Age of civilization. You know, they're just coming out of the Stone Age. And you have the Fae, and to their mind, to mankind's mind, the Fae are gods. They are immortal gods. And then a human ends up killing a Fae. And that sets off a whole series of events. Now, this is the first book in what I believe the author said is going to be 6 books. One of the things the author brings out, which I did not know and I really like, the entire series is written. So we don't have to worry about the author having a heart attack and not being able to finish partway through. We don't have to worry about the author hitting a sticking point and not being able to finish the series. The entire series is finished. It's all accepted by the publishers, everything. It's just a matter of waiting for the publishers. They're not going to release the whole series at once. They're going to release it a book at a time to keep the momentum going, or for other marketing reasons that they understand, and I don't. The next book is due out the 25th of July, the 25th of next month. I've already looked at it. You can pre-order it now. It is an amazing opening to a series. It is so good. It has intrigue, it has action, it has humor, and I'm talking anything from slight chuckles, yeah, that was kind of humorous, to laugh out loud, funny humor, and it all flows. It all works. None of it overpowers the other. You have several really, really likable characters. You know, Rafe, Persephone, the wolf, Mina, I think is her name, Mina. I loved this book. If the rest of the series is as good as this book, then this will jump into my top 3 favorite series. That's how good that opening book on the series is. And I honestly anticipate that it will be that good of a series because the entire series is written, and like Michael J. Sullivan says, one of the advantages to writing this series is he can be writing book 4 in the series and realize that he needs to change something in book 1 to add to it, to make it flow for whatever reason. And because book 1 hasn't been published yet, he can go back and change that. By waiting to release the entire series at once, he can make sure that everything in the entire series flows and works. So I really am excited about this series. It's narrated by Tim Reynolds, Gerard, I think is his name. Same guy who did the Rhaenyra series. Wonderful narrator. Love his narration. There's nothing bad to say about this book. If you love adventure, if you love action, there's the beginnings of romance in the book. It doesn't develop into romance yet, but the beginnings are there. It doesn't end with a cliffhanger. What it ends with is a twist to where 2 of the people that you thought were just totally good and didn't have a separate agenda of their own, you discover they have a separate agenda, and you don't know what that separate agenda is or where it's going to go. I mean, there's several several little mini plot lines interwoven, and I know enough of his writing to know that some of those that seem inconsequential will turn into major parts of the plot later on in this series. The book's going to go into my highly recommended books, and I hope the entire series follows suit. If you have any comments or questions, please send them my direction. If you like my channel, please subscribe, and have yourself a very wonderful day. Thank you.